listed their 4 contenders for Fighter of the Year. It is Devin Haney, Terrence Crawford, Nayu Inoue, and Gervonta Davis. I don't see how Gervonta Davis should be on this list. But let's talk about it. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications we go live or drop a video. So, but yeah, man, they basically saying that, you know, Gervonta Davis should be the Fighter of the Year. Now, he did fight more than once. He fought Hector Luis Garcia, got a stoppage. You know, kind of was, a lot of people thought it was a funny stoppage, but hey, nonetheless, he got the stoppage. Then he turned around and he fought Ryan Garcia, you know, in $1 million pay-per-view. So, you know, I guess it's based off of what he did versus Ryan Garcia. But we know, 1, Ryan Garcia, you know, he's a gimmick. 2, he put a rehydration clause on a gimmick. 3, excuse me, someone was calling. He put a catch weight on the gimmick. So, you know, like I said before, Hector Luis Garcia lost again to Lamont Roach this year. It ain't like he went on to do great things, but Ryan Garcia did come and beat Oscar Durrett though. But I'm trying to see, you know, just because he did 1 million pay-per-views, that means he pound for pound, and that means he Fighter of the Year. I mean, y'all be talking about how the fans and stuff don't know shit about boxing, but it seems like the prerequisites in boxing is starting to change. You know, what it mean to be pound for pound, what it mean to be Fighter of the Year, what it mean to be, you know, Manager of the Year, Promoter of the Year. All that's starting to change. It's starting to get modernized. And most things that's modernized outside of technology today is fugazi. Trash. In my Bubba Dub voice. You know, it is. So, but nonetheless, I feel like David Benavidez should be in that spot to keep it funky. In my Cam Newton voice, I feel like David Benavidez should be, you know, it should be Benavidez, Inoue, Terrence Crawford, and Devin Haney. That's what I feel like. You know, only thing that's stopping Terrence Crawford from getting it a second time is not being able to take an additional fight. You know, Benavidez had a win over Demetrius Andrade, and he had a win before that over Caleb Plant. You know, I think that's good enough. And then Nayu Inoue, it might capture undisputed, so you can make a case for him as well too. You know, but Tank Davis being up for Fighter of the Year, no, not doing that whole ass shit he did. You know what I'm saying? And that's just straight up and down. You had, you know, not fighting Ryan Garcia, not putting a rehydration clause on Terrence Crawford. I mean, on Ryan Garcia in a catch weight, a 1 pound, and then you put a rehydration clause on him. Come on. Then Ryan Garcia wasn't even no real threat. We all knew that going into the fight. He really wasn't trying to fight that. So, like I said before, man, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. They favoring dudes because they got Twitter followers and they selling pay-per-views, which is a part of it. I cannot deny. It is a part of it. But Tank Davis ain't top 5, top 10 fighter. Well, maybe top 10 Fighter of the Year, because there's a lot of guys who didn't fight twice this year. You know what I'm saying? And some guys we ain't seen fight once this year. Did Keith Thurman fight once this year? Deontay Wilder didn't fight this year. So it's a lot. The inactivity is killing the Fighter of the Year. You starting to factor in guys that fought, you know, at least twice a year. You know, one of the guys that's up on the list only fought once a year. Once this year in Terrence Crawford, which people thought was the Fighter of the Year, which was no resistance in that fight. He steamrolled Errol Spence. He steamrolled Errol Spence better than Tank steamrolled Ryan Garcia. You know, just being real. But the Ring magazine done lost their dignity around this motherfucker. For real. They done lost their dignity. For real. They done lost their dignity. Real spill. They done lost their dignity, bro. But I mean, maybe somebody make an argument that's worth it. I mean, he fought twice this year. You can make an argument. It was $1 million pay-per-view. Made the most money out of any fight that we think. So maybe that's the truth. If now money and pay-per-view buys matter more than opponent resumes, who you fought, when you fought, then in activity, you got to give it to him. You know, you got to give it to him. But if we factoring in, other things, as far as who you beat, how you beat them, when you beat them, you know what I'm saying? The hardware that was on the line. Well, Terrence Crawford did get undisputed. Devin Haney did defend undisputed. Versus a guy everybody said should have been undisputed if it wasn't for the war. So he had to spend the block on dog. You know? He had to spend the block on dog. I ain't mad at it. Real talk, I ain't mad at it. To each his own. To each his own. But but it is what it is. But in my opinion, I'm not gonna make a determining factor who should be fight of the year until Nayu Inoue get his fight in versus Marlon Tappas. I heard somebody giving Marlon Tappas said he can win that fight. We'll see. Imagine Nayu Inoue versus Rafael Espinoza. He like 5'3" and that dude like 6'1". Wild. But yeah, I mean, how is Tank Davis a candidate over Benavidez? For real. And then you got to understand pay-per-view numbers. That's just what they telling us. We don't know what they really did pay-per-view, and that's across the board. It's really all speculation, but it was a dope event, Ryan and Tank. You can tell by the crowd energy, and Tank knocked them out. But what was it for? For social media influencer supremacy? You know what I'm saying? And if they enable Tank to be up there as fighter of the year or give him fighter of the year, he ain't gonna do shit more than what he doing now. He ain't gonna never get in the ring with the killers. Calvin talking about we'll leave Tank alone. Man, I'm telling you, dude. You wonder why the generation fucked up. The old heads don't. And when everybody got money involved, that's why I don't listen to niggas' opinion, because that ain't been where I've been at or been in the position I'm asking an opinion on. Because if you ain't been in my shoes, how can you say something? Everybody say what they'll do or what they won't do, or I never put on a dress in Hollywood. These ninjas put enough money in your front of your face. You ninjas selling niggas out for a pizza party at the JOB. Come on, y'all selling niggas out for a pizza party. Tell me I'm lying. These ninjas selling people out for a pizza party. You just snitching on people at work, selling them out and getting nothing in return. Tell me I'm lying. I ain't getting nothing in return. I ain't getting nothing in return. That's all I'm saying. But I think the list is Devin Haney, Terrence Crawford, David Benavidez, Nayu Inoue. I think that should be the four. If I could pick a fifth, I'm not sure. It wouldn't be his ass. I'm trying to think. Shit. Yeah, it wouldn't be him. And Francis Ngannou. How about that? It's like, no, niggas, you tripping, JJ, you tripping. Maybe Tank would be fifth, because ain't nobody else really been active for real. Ain't nobody been getting active, dog. So maybe he is top 5. Or Tim Tszyu or something like that. But then again, they gonna call him an email champion. But it is what it is, man. Boxing is changing. Like I said, the prerequisites for awards and being the best and being the greatest is changing. It ain't no more. It's not a gentleman's sport no more. It ain't the sport that we all grew up loving and wanting to be synonymous with no more. Come on. But I don't think he should be up there. People, oh, you just hate Tank, man. I don't hate Tank. Man, they gotta start fighting somebody, bruh. You know? And then he got his coaches out here looking weak as hell defending him. He got his coaches looking weak as hell defending the tomfoolery, bro. That's all I'm saying, bro. But hey, it is what it is. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And that subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance to get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link tree. You can find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Amazon Music, we there. Other than that, man, you can check out my new channel, Free Game 89, FR33 Game 89. That link's in the link tree in the description. You can check out my Detroit channel, Morris City Sports Talk. That link's in the link tree in the description. But check out the Box News playlist. But let me know who you guys got as your 4 candidates for Fighter of the Year. I got Benavidez, Crawford, Terrence Crawford, Devin Haney, Nayu Inoue. Peace.